welcome back. Guess what? Today is Vegan Day. You heard me? Vegan Day. And I have this happy dance because I'm going to prepare a Puerto Rican dish. What we call in Puerto Rico Arroz con Garbanzos. But I'm going to make it 100% vegan and 100% healthier without losing the flavor. In fact, I'm going to enhance the flavor. So go nowhere. Let's create. So this is what I have. I have the chickpeas or garbanzo. This is about a cup. I have some olive without the seed. I'm using some squash that cut into little squares, about 4 or 5 pieces. Preferable should be pumpkin, but I couldn't find any. Squash would do. Extra virgin olive oil, grated tomatoes, and I do have a video of why I choose grated tomatoes over tomato sauce in a can, which I'm going to put in the description. I have my Sofrito, homemade. I also have a video in the description showing you how I made mine, but I will also have, if you don't have Sofrito, the time to make it, I'm going to show substitute to the Sofrito, how to, use the correct spices like garlic and oregano and onions and things like that. Paprika, and this is a half of a tablespoon, but I'm using the smoked paprika. Sea salt to taste. I have 2 or 3 small potatoes, and I have a little bit of cilantro, and this is just for looks and that extra raw taste I'm going to give it at the end. As it relates to the rice, I have 1 cup of rice, white rice, and this is a medium grain, and a cup and 1/3 of water. I do have a video in the description that will show you how to efficiently cook white rice, like 30 to 40% quicker, still delicious, still perfect. So the rice is boiling. I'm going to turn the heat down. I'm not going to invest too much time in this video about the rice because I already have another video that I'm going to share with you. But something I wanted to show you is a little trick because I'm going to use potatoes in my chickpeas or garbanzos, like we call in Puerto Rico, to ensure that the potatoes are cooked right. I'm going to boil them first for like 7-8 minutes, maybe less. And I just wanted to show you this part of the process. So in a very hot pot, put some olive oil, the sofrito, this stuff smells good. My tomatoes, grated. Once again, you can use tomato sauce from the can. I'm done. I like my sauce to taste natural. See how beautiful it looks? Let's add some smoked paprika. Let me lower the heat to medium. Let me add some olive. Mix it up a little bit. Let me add the squash or pumpkin if you have pumpkin, which is highly recommended. But squash does too. I'm going to add the potatoes. They're already cooked. And this is to advance the process a little bit. Mix it up well. The chickpeas or garbanzos, like we call in Puerto Rico. Garbanzos. Yeah, we like to roll the R. Some of us can. Not every Puerto Rican can roll the R. At least back in the day when I was a kid. Looking pretty, huh? Now you add some water. The amount of water you're going to add, it depends on how soupy you want this. I always add enough as to cover the solids. Oops, the stuff got stuck in my hand. To cover the solids because you don't want the squash to cook. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the heat on high and I'm going to leave it high for like 2 minutes and then I put it in medium high. This is not going to take a long time to cook, by the way. So I'm going to lower the heat to kind of medium high or slightly above medium. I'm going to give it a taste. The salt is not too much taste, so I'm going to put some salt. And I'm using sea salt, by the way, but you can use the regular one. Let me mix it up a little bit. Little taste again. Yeah. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to cover it. Now I'm going to visit it every couple minutes, kind of move it. And the issue here is making sure the squash or the pumpkin are cooked. The chickpeas, they're going to cook fast. If you use canned, it's going to cook very fast. If you use the dry ones and you had it, softened in water overnight, they're still going to cook relatively fast. This should not take a long time. If it takes 5 to 7 minutes, that sounds about right. So I've been cooking this now for 4 minutes at medium high. Let me back out a little bit. Yeah, it's looking good. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to lower it to low. I'm going to add the fresh cilantro. And my sofrito already have cilantro, but I wanted to add at the end, toward the last 2 minutes, this fresh cilantro to give it that earthy smell, that earth smell. Cover it again. And once the 2, maybe 2.5 minutes are done, if your squash is soft and the potatoes are soft, then you're done.